Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Conspiracy, Case 59, Eve of Disaster. Let's unlock Chapter 2, and we spotted Daniel somewhere in... Oh right, in the nuclear plants. Katria, we had a call from the Greensboro nuclear plant. Daniels was spotted on CCTV near the facility. Daniels? At the nuclear plant? What does she want there? Could this be linked to her earthquake plan? Katria, that will be the end. If you combine Brasilia for the Beatrice core with nuclear energy, none of us would survive the resulting nuclear earthquake. Ah dear, you just wanna combine it. Katria, you better go to the plant right away. Okay. Please, Spirit Katrina, take good to see you here. I'm Fiona Maris, director of the nuclear plant. We know the former head of Sarah is a dangerous criminal on the run, and our security systems spotted her near the facility. We searched everywhere but couldn't find Miss Daniels. However, we found signs for break-in in the control room. A break-in? That could have been Daniels or her accomplice. Miss Maris, Daniels is trying to engineer a nuclear earthquake. We must prevent him from accessing the facility. Our officers will guard the plant. A nuclear earthquake? Please, Vera Katria, that can't be. Please keep the plant safe. I'll be here if you need anything. Yeah, that's you getting liquefied. Alright, I gotta find you. You have to be here. I gotta catch you. But I somehow have a feeling I'm going to catch you in the very last case. So I was right. The plant is going to be the epicenter of the earthquake. We secured the reactor now, but what if Daniels or her accomplice is responsible for the break-in? We'd better find some clues. You found the top of a container, but I can't see what's written on the label. I'll grab your dusting kit. And let's piece that toilet paper back together too. Okay. Alright, let's first dust this. Oh, Sarah. There's a Sarah logo on that container lid. But why would any Sarah equipment be at a nuclear plant? Katria, could this lid belong to Daniels or her accomplice? Oh, maybe it's the lid where they put the core in. You're right, the plant director would know if there's a legitimate explanation. Let's ask Miss Maris. Well, I think that lid is telling me that, well, the lids are for jars. And that jar must be the core of the meteorite. Okay, let's now restore this. Oh. Anna's Nukes 3P. What's that supposed to be? Katria, the sign you restored is an anti-nuclear energy poster. It doesn't look like something Daniels or her accomplice would carry around. But you're right, we must follow up every clue. There's a logo or insignia of some kind. I bet Kathy can find out what it means. Okay. And that's gonna be 12 hours. Okay, let's talk to Fiona. Miss Maris, we found a container top with a Sarah logo on it. Can you explain how it could have ended up here? Well, sometimes Sarah researchers come here to collect samples from the plant, but I haven't authorized anyone today. And I'd never let Miss Daniels see it if that's what you're implying. She's no longer the head of Sarah. She's a criminal on the run. True. Another thing, Miss Barris. A security guard was murdered as Sarah. Does the name John Benson ring a bell? No, but... murdered? A break-in here, a murder at Sarah. What is going on? That's what you're trying to find out. Stay vigilant and report anything unusual to us, Miss Barris. Okay. Let's check out this anti-nuke sign, and whose sign is that? Katrina, I heard you managed to put the nuclear plant on lockdown. Yeah, this is how all the countries will be in lockdown again if COVID-19 doesn't stop spreading. Yes, but we can't rest easy until Daniels is caught. She and her accomplice are still missing. Well, here's what I discovered. The logo on the poster you found belongs to the Peaceful Planet Police, an environmental group. Peaceful Planet? That doesn't sound like Daniels giving her evil plans. But you're right, Tia. Someone from this organization could really access the nuclear plant. Even if they aren't connected to Daniels, they might have seen something. Well, I know someone you should ask. Oswald Piper. He was a president of 3P and is still involved as an organizer. Oh, I somehow assumed you were gonna come. I know him. Then let's call in Mr. Piper, Katrina. We meet again, dude. Mr. Piper, we found your poster at the nuclear plant. Were you the one who broke in? I was protesting at the facility, Lisbeth Katrina. I already wear vegan shoes to save the planet, but it's not enough. And yes, I expected to be arrested. I even hired a cat sitter in case I'm not home by dinner time. Well, you're staying in custody for the break-in. Tell us, did you see anything or anyone unusual at the nuclear plant? Unusual? No, just nuclear energy that will kill us all. Among people. Alright, next question. A security guard was murdered at the Sarah facility today. Do you know anything about that? A murder at Sarah? Lisbeth and Katrina, 3P haven't organized anything there. It's nothing to do with me. Alright, Katrina, I think we're done. Let's go back to the Sarah facility for another check. Yeah, let's find something on the killer. Oh, a book. History of Beryllium. Oh, maybe from the killer. Okay, a tablet. Oh, and more dynamite. Katia, is that dynamite? It must be what the killer used to blow through the meteorite to the core. But what's that pink stuff on it? We need a sample. The burn marks on that book cover indicate that it was here during the explosion too. Hey look, it's about the history of beryllium, the same element the meteorite is made of. That is a compass by that needed to know how to extract the core. That explains why the book was on the crime scene, but there's some hair inside. We need a sample. And that tablet could tell us something. We need all the leads we can get. Yeah, all leads. And when we find all clues, you just eliminate the impossible, and whatever possible remains must be the truth. Right next to each other. Let's get that pink stuff from the killer's dynamite to Amir. Okay. Okay, now the tablet. Oh, is that email? You unlocked that tablet and it opened on an email folder. And this email was for the victim. It's from Martin Davenport about security reductions for meteorite. Why would the head of SAR's legal department be calling for less security around the meteorite? Ooh, probably to aid the accomplice. It would be then easy for the accomplice to get the meteorite. And that could be him. This isn't adding up. We'd better go grill Davenport about this. What's wrong with having too much security? That's only... Too much security is only bad on some kind of parties in clubs. You collect a sample of the hair from inside that book left at the crime scene. Let's get it under the microscope, Katerina. Okay. No, not yet. I'm not gonna talk to him yet. Let's analyze hair. Oh, it's Jasper's hair. So the hair you collected from the book of the crime scene was from Jasper's beard and mustache? But Jasper told us that he hadn't been into Sarah for months. What are you doing, Jasper? I can't believe he lied to us. We had to ask Jasper why he was at Sarah today. Probably wasn't anything to do with the equation, help with the equation you mentioned. Because that sounds suspicious. Alright, let's first have a chat with Davenport. Mr. Davenport, we found an email from you about reducing security around the meteorite. I sent that to everyone in the facility, Lisbeth, Katerina. But why would you call for less security around a very item that needed to be protected from Daniels? I see the case that you are trying to build here. You believe that I colluded with Daniels to increase access to what she wanted? That's an erroneous assumption, like digging out bacon just because my shoes are. The reality is that there has been pressure from accounting to cut costs. So, after a calm evening convening with my cat, I realized I had no choice but to cut back on meteorite security. That still doesn't explain why you did it. You have an answer for everything, don't you, Davenport? That's very convenient. Ooh, I don't trust him, no. Alright, now let's have a chat with Jasper. Katrina, what do you think of my new vegan shoes? I can't see them, I can't see the bottom of you. Jasper, we aren't here to admire your shoes. You're a suspect in our investigation. And you lied to us. We know you were at the crime scene today. We found your book. Well, yes, I was at Sarah today. But I had nothing to do with the lease. I served my cat's life. Then what were you doing at the meteorite facility? I just wanted to study the meteorite. I'm doing it to help you and Amir. Katrina, I know I should have fessed up straight away, and I'm sorry. But I've told you before, I have nothing to do with Daniels and her evil schemes. We'll see about that, Jasper. What's this pink substance? Katria, I thought the worst was over when you put the reactor on lockdown, but then I learned my fiancé is a suspect. This gave me flashbacks of that horrible time when Ruff was killed under the dome. Jasper was a suspect then, too. I know it's difficult, Amir, but we have to follow every lead. But Katria, it gets worse. The big suspect the killer led to the dynamite was donut icing. Which means the killer eats donuts, Katarina. And that is horrible because Jasper loves donuts too. Now you're going to think he's even more suspicious. Amir, we have to make a note that the killer eats donuts. But I'm sure Jasper's innocent and Katarina will find the real killer soon. Oh, don't tell me that lag from Little Hope caused something here. Katarina, things are not looking good for this investigation to the liquefaction of John Benson. We know the killer was Daniel's accomplice, but we don't know which of our suspects is in cahoots with her. Jasper lied to us about his presence at the crime scene, but I refuse to believe he could betray us. On the other hand, Martin Dapper worked with Daniels for a long time, and he lowered security around the meteorite just when Daniels needed a core. Meanwhile, we put the nuclear plant on lockdown after a break-in. Daniels can't get to the reactor to unleash her nuclear earthquake, but... Katria, there's something I have to tell you. I was just buying some donuts and I recognized our lawyer, Marty Davenport. He cut in front of me and ordered a donut with pink icing. Marty Davenport eats donuts? That is helpful information. Is that all you want to tell us, Ramirez? I have a feeling you want to tell something else. Actually, no. There's also a teensy bit of an emergency. A suspicious package has been left at the front desk of the precinct. I think it's a bomb. How do you know it's a bomb? Did you hear any ticks of some sort? Something that can indicate that it's a bomb? Alright, we gotta stop here. We gotta continue playing in chapter 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!